Okay, so let's talk about the most pertinent issue, which is a major factor in the existence. Major. Now look at this. Well, more than a factor, but the real story. Now, in my life, I haven't talked too much about it. The topic is the clone replica. Like I said before, I'm the replica Xandrine. Okay, that's a major sci-fi angle. Everyone is like an alien. It's this topic that I went into, I think a long time ago. The section of space is like about family, and everyone's from a different perspective, vastly. But we're all family, comedically. Okay, that's a big perspective. Let's get down to the real perspective here. It looks like this. If I've died, will I remember that clearly, exactly, and really know? How will I do that? The body's dead. Where I went, unknown, usually the dirt, I think. Now, when young, I could have. A lot of people could have. Now, the other factor is in life, do you think you have a lot of chances to live? And would you know if you did die? You might suspect it was tough to get out of a situation, but you know if you have. Okay, interesting, right? General life, everyday life. Now, getting back to relationships now. If your wife has died and she's with you, is she a clone? Yeah. Not perfect, but almost. Can't tell. Perfection. Mothers can, but no, that wouldn't really know either. Now, okay. And then if your family has died, and then either when you were born, it was a natural two humans, and then you got born. Or the flip side is they were clones already and you got born. What does that mean? Okay. Now, these are equations that are many-sided equations. Now, when you're from a clone, chances are you're born a clone, really. From natural parents, you're naturally born. Now, let's say if I never died. That's another equation. Say if my wife never died. Okay. That's another equation. How many sides do you think we're going to work up to? What is the overruling factor? You have to figure that. Not the unknown. It's frustrating. The overruling factor in a primitive existence is, what do you think? In primitive and primordial, early beginnings, with technology, a lot of it's shown now. Back in time, not shown. 1600s, 1600s, not shown. That can be possible. The other thing that was shown is the Great Pyramids of Giza, and there's no photographs, so you have to visit that. Hard to take a boat to visit that across the sea. Okay. Listen to this. In time, what is the overruling factor? Well, when you're in a situation that is mind-boggling. Now, let's say this: the heat cooks on. The parents are going to die, and your wife is going to blow up because everything's about her dad or her mom, or her aunt, or etc. Now, you're caught in a situation, in a vice. Now, because you might too. If my mother goes, father, stepfather, etc. I'm in a vice too. So what does it mean? Running out of time, like Mission Impossible. What do you think about that? The overruling factor is this, really briefly. And there's no time. What has been the situation that you feel the situation? The situation is enigmatic, but it goes beyond parameters. Like I said, it goes beyond the picture and returns. Now there's God, deities, just screw with things. Everyone's ever met God, really. Not here, it could be. It's the sun, earth, and moon. The limited knowledge lets you see limited perspectives, but listen to this. When there's a continuum too great, like Jesus's could have been, that's a perspective now. You have to gain perspective. The only perspective that people really have in modern times is this: the clone deception. And then, can you break that deception? The answer is no. So, it goes on, the saga. And if you don't know you're cloned, the answer is this. But the answer is enigmatic. It escalates to this. But now being alone is a problem, so you can't be alone. Complicated. The answer is simple. According to quantum dynamics in modern times, the quantum ranges too vastly. Then the body is not able to travel. Then what is the answer to that? The answer is hyphenated. It's there, it's not. It won't be there, it won't be there. And it will be there, and it will be there. What does that translate to? Well, quantum reduces your options. Because humans really can't exist in the quantum. And there's a lot of quantum energy around here. Listen to this, though. When two electric charges meet, it's like an electricity that you have with people. And it pulses. What is the nature of this quality?